Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Oscar, and together we are the Ginfluencers UK.
The gin we're trying today is JCB. I know what you're thinking. No, it's not those industrial diggers, but it's the initials for Jean-Charles Boisset.
Made from sustainably grown grapes from the Côte d'Ivoire and water from historical French springs, the Pinot Noir and Chardonnay grapes are hand-selected for this unique bottling of a vintage gin. The wine is fermented and aged individually in French oak barrels for 6 months. After blending the wines together, it's then distilled 7 times and filtered 5 times.
The mixture is then infused with juniper for 60 days. After that, the juniper is removed, and then another 9 biodynamic plants are added, which include chamomile, yarrow, vivinia, and nettle, which are then left to infuse between 30 to 40 days. After that, another 34 different plants are added. That's amazing.
There's a lot going on. It comes in the most stunning bottle we have ever seen. It's 75 centilitres, has a 45% ABV, and a price tag of £127.
That's right, he said £127. But when we take this off, you will see why. It's amazing, the most amazing packaging we've ever seen. Look at that. I'm going to pop that there. Here we go, everyone. Look at that.
This is glass. It's
glass.
Amazing.
It's just beautiful. It's the most beautiful packaging I've ever seen, and we've been looking forward to trying this.
We've had this for quite a while, and we couldn't wait to try this.
But we wanted to share the experience with you guys. Now, the recommended serve is actually neat. Obviously, if you bought a bottle, you can mix it with whatever you like. But as we always try, drinks neat first anyway, we're going to go and do it. Let's go. I feel funny about opening it.
I know.
Oh, there we go. There's no turning back now.
That's it.
Oh. Ooh. Right, so normally we have a measure, but hey, we're not going to go with that. We're just going to put a nice glug in there. There we go. And a nice glug in that one.
Oh, there is aroma coming off that.
I want to put that pride of place there. Let me pop that back on. There we go, so you can see.
Oh, it definitely smells like gin, right? But then there's some hints there, like winey hints.
There is, but there's a lot going on in that. There is a lot. It's like a garden.
I've got to say, I'm nervous about trying it.
So am I. But it's like a garden. On the nose, you get the juniper, but then, like hidden behind you get it's literally like walking through a summer garden.
It is. I'm not really into smelling all my gins.
He goes, why bother smelling a gin when you want to taste it?
But this is amazing. This smells amazing.
Right, let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Cheers.
First time ever. Cheers.
Can't wait. Wow.
Probably the smoothest gin I've ever tried.
That is amazing. Wow. It doesn't need a tonic.
Blow my mind.
It really doesn't. It's definitely a gin. You get gin there, but then it tails off. It's so smooth.
I think coming from wine, using those grapes has meant that it's got just such a beautiful taste, such a beautiful body to it as well. You were worried about this because you're not a neat gin lover at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. I could sit there and drink this, right? Definitely. Even at this temperature, we've had this at room temperature, right? Yeah.
I didn't want to take it down too cold because sometimes when people say, you have a neat spirit quite cold. For me, I lose a lot of flavour when it's too cold.
You get straight away. You get a taste of so you get the alcohol come through straight away, and then as soon as it comes, it disappears, and then it just tails off really smooth. I'm getting tingling on my lips.
It's tingly. It's sweet.
Tingly.
It's sweet, but not too sweet. There's a really strange kind of taste in there. And it is literally, like I said before, you get kind of garden elements, but it doesn't taste like fake flowers, it doesn't taste like perfume. They're just subtle notes that kind of come in on the palate. And then the after,
nice.
there is no burn to this whatsoever.
No, not at all, and that's 45% as well. Right, 45%, and we're having it straight. And I would recommend it straight, 100%. I'd recommend that straight. I think if you put something in it,
it'd ruin it.
It'd ruin it.
Yeah.
But I do know they do. JCB do some cocktails with it using their JCB number 21 and number 69 as well, which is sparkling. Their sparkling wines, and yes, I think now
I'd like to try it
we
like
are
that.
definitely going to get some now and try them. Right.
But this is really good.
They're from the same grapes, so they complement each other. Yes,
See, that's probably what. I mean, in a cocktail, it'd be really good. But I mean, if you're just going to whack in a tonic in there and you're going to overwhelm it with juniper, then juniper with quinine, then it's gonna mask.
This is amazing. I'm so glad. I am so glad because when we first bought this, right, I was like, I couldn't believe that we were buying something like this, that we had no idea what it tasted like, and wow, yeah, worth every penny. Definitely.
When I saw the packaging, I said to Oscar, there is no way that this gin can live up to this packaging. No way, because to me, it's the most beautiful bottle I've ever seen. And it lives up to the bottle and more.
They actually do a vodka, so that the base of the vodka is the base of this. They do 3 different vodkas. They do their standard vodka, then they do a caviar and a truffle, all in this type of bottle, but the neck is slightly different, right?
But it's a different colour neck, isn't it?
Yes, different colour neck. So you get the caviar, which is darker one, you get the truffle, which I think is the more goldy one. And I can't remember what the normal one is, but they're the same style of bottle.
So the vodka is made from those 2 different grapes as well?
Yeah. So the vodka is the base for this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah,
I'm so glad.
So let's sum it up. So it's got a really kind of decent amount of juniper in there, but it's so balanced. The grape in there, I think, really helps with kind of sweetness and softness.
Yeah.
All of those botanicals, and sometimes I'm a lover of less botanicals, but I think all those botanicals are giving it such harmony.
44 botanical, but they're also quite eco-friendly, these guys as well, and they're botanical. Like I've seen some videos of
they're organic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. But I mean, I think for me, all those botanicals have such a harmony together. It's made this superb. Right, we need to score this.
Oh yeah,
we need to score this.
That.
Yeah, that's the bit we normally do. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Bit of a no-brainer, really. Right, let's go.
Oh!
The first 11. So we score between 0 and 10. And a few times we've scored 11 when we think something's exceptional. We've never scored an 11 together, and it's superb. But it's superb.
Well, at least we share the bottle.
Yeah, we share the bottle now.
This, see, one of my concerns was that when there was no tonic or anything in that, I think, well, I'm paying £127 for a bottle, and I'm going to drink it in a couple of mouthfuls. It's so enjoyable. You don't want to gulp it. You want to. It's like a wine. It's like a fine wine.
Yeah, it is.
You actually want to enjoy this. This is. And the more you open it up, the more you open this up to air, it's actually more enjoyable.
It is. It
becomes
lovely.
Smoother and smoother. It's like it's reacting with the air. It's actually smoother to drink the longer this has gone on. This is so good.
We love it, and yes, it's pricey, but do you know what? For a special occasion,
absolutely, special occasion. Treat yourself to a bottle, right? It's. When you think about it, it's only the price of 3 bottles.
Yeah,
right?
But it is a treat. But
it's an enjoyable gin. It's a lovely bottle, right? Lovely packaging. But it's a really good gin.
And if you like neat gin, you're going to be blown away with this. You're going to love it. Right. Pop a comment below. Tell us if you've tried it. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, definitely. People that have had this, because it's quite hard to get. If you've had this, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Right, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Cheers.